Hey, what is going on, Guardians? Nem here, and it's Friday, which means Zer is back in the world of Destiny. And this week, as you can tell by the backdrop, he is located on Earth, down here by the Winding Cove. So let's go ahead and take a look at what he has for us this week. Alright, starting off, for the Hunters, we have the Mechaniers Trick Sleeve. For the Titans, the Crest of Alpha Lupi. For the Warlocks, Eye of Another World, and for the Submachine Gun, the Huckleberry. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at these a little bit more in depth. The Mechaniers Trick Sleeves come with their intrinsic perk, Spring Loaded Mounting. Increases sidearm, ready, and reload speed, and while critically wounded, swapping to a sidearm increases its damage. Now, as somebody who plays mainly as a Warlock and a Titan, I don't have a whole lot of experience with these bad boys yet. I may, give these a shot with the Sturm and Drang to see if how good they actually are. But yeah, I mean, if don't have them, add them to your collection so you can avoid them popping out of the Faded Engram. Now for the Titans, we have the Crest of Alpha Lupi. Now this is a returning exotic back from Destiny 1 with their intrinsic perk reading Survival Well. Generates an additional orb of light from supers and a healing pulse when barricade is activated. Now the healing pulse is alright. It's, the Crest is no Karnstein armlet, so while it's nice, there's definitely other exotics that I like to use. I mean, for example, I'm wearing the Syntheseps right now, and those are probably the one exotic that never comes off my Titan. But again, it's somewhat beneficial. It gives you a bit of health back. But yeah, I mean, again, pick them up if you don't have them, just to avoid them coming out of the Faded, because that's always a bummer. For the Warlock, Eye of Another World, we have the Cerebral Uplink, highlights priority targets and improves the regeneration speed of your grenade, melee, and rift abilities. Now, while that last bit of the regeneration speed of grenade, melee, and rift abilities sound great, it's somewhat negligible. Personally, if I'm going to use something that gives me my abilities back, I'm typically going to go for the Nezarec Sin, because that one is a little bit more noticeable than this one. Now, this is actually, I mean, it's a cool looking exotic, especially with the Gaze Beyond Worlds ornament that came with the faction rallies. But again, it's a okay exotic, definitely not one of the more top tiers to use. And finally, we have the Huckleberry Submachine Gun with its intrinsic perk called Ride the Bull. Increased rate of fire and recoil while you're holding down the trigger. Kills with this weapon reload a portion of the magazine. Now this is a fantastic submachine gun, and if you don't have this guy, pick it up, because this is a great ad control SMG. So if you guys are ever running like an escalation protocol or something, like this does work on ads. Its second perk down here, Rampage, gives you increased damage, and it caps at 3 stacks, so it just further enhances the submachine gun overall. And not to mention, it looks beautiful. Look at that shiny gold trim on the submachine gun. Pick it up, do yourself a favor, get it. It's fantastic. And as per usual, we have the 3 of Coins and 5 of Swords, which will give you additional Nightfall modifiers to increase your score if you're going for those Nightfall, high scores for the different emblems. Now, luckily, I don't need to buy the Faded Engram anymore, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway, because why the hell not? And see, this is what happens. This is what happens. Actually, I believe I actually might have still been missing the Crest of Alpha Lupi, so look at that. That's what you don't want to do, guys. That's what you don't want to do. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. And by the way, it is Whisper of the Worm Week. That's right. This sniper rifle will be active again. The mission will be active over on IO. So if you guys don't know how to navigate through the jumping puzzle, I really recommend checking out my guide over here on the channel. I take you through all of the maze, and I include the little shortcut at the platforming, the big platforming puzzle right before you get to the boss areas. So again, check that out if you guys are not aware, especially if you guys are going to get help from streamers and such. Do yourself and do them a favor, check out a guide video before you actually go into the quest, because the last thing you want to do to a streamer is get lost. Meanwhile, they and their partner are trying to clear the ads, by themselves. So really, it's a consideration thing. Just be a little bit considerate. Learn the puzzle before you get in there. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name has been Nim, and we'll see you on the next Planet Destiny video.